You actually thought she'd do that?
Yes, I did, and she would if she knew that there could never be anything meaningful between them.
And just where is little Ms. Lopez Fitzgerald?
I don't know. She was gone when I got here.
It's her fault. You have some nerve coming here. How dare you send my Teresa away?
That little whore you call your daughter should be grateful I paid for her ticket.
I'll get that scheming little witch if it's the last thing I do.
Look, Gwen, I know you're upset, but from what I've heard about Teresa, it's hard for me to believe that she's as sly and
How could
devious.
you possibly take her side, Sheridan?
I'm not.
Yeah, because you got the hots for Luis, right?
Oh, Gwen, you know better than that.
Yeah, I do. I'm sorry, Sheridan. Teresa wasn't just some other woman. She was my maid of honor, and she stole my fiancé.
One thing you have to remember is that Ethan never stopped loving you.
Right. Great.
It's true. I mean, Ethan feels terrible for what he's done, but how could he go ahead with the wedding? He needed to straighten out his feelings. Look, just give him some time. He'll get it together.
There are two things I learned from this experience, Sheridan. Always trust your instincts about someone and give wide berth to the Lopez Fitzgeralds. And that goes for you too, Sheridan. Stay away from those people because they are only after one thing, and that's the Crane money.
I'm gonna take off. You need me.
Yeah, I'll get on the horn.
See you later, little bro.
See ya. See you, Chief.
Look, I know you're steamed about this thing, okay? But give Teresa a break. She was just trying to make some bucks, you know? You wanted her to get a job.
Hank, I just don't want her around him, okay? You know, she gets... I don't know. Something just happens to her.
It's called a crush.
Yeah. My only hope now that the wedding's off is that Ethan moves away and Teresa never sees him again.
Ladies and gentlemen, the tower informs me there'll be a brief delay, but we will be taking off very shortly.
What's going on? I mean, they won't cancel the flight, will they?
No, it's just the way things are these days. Flights get delayed. Although, I don't know. This is something new. It looks like we're taking on another passenger, and it's got to be somebody important because I have never seen a plane stop to take on somebody after it's left the gate.
Please. Go away, Ethan. Leave me alone. Please.
Grace, honey, what are you doing in the park at this time of night?
I couldn't sleep. Woke up and found you gone. I was worried.
Why, honey?
I don't know. But I had the feeling I'd find you here. You know, I sensed that this place was important to you. And I think I know why.
Non-neutral corners, ladies. Please, as much as I enjoy a good spat, this won't do. We have much more important things on the table.
Your housekeeper is a liar. Her daughter isn't going to try to convince Ethan to marry Gwen. No, Teresa wants to keep him for herself.
Yes, but attacking someone is hardly the way to get them to help you, dear.
Get real, Julian. Your housekeeper and her daughter aren't interested in the least in trying to help us. No, the Crane fortune. That's all they want, and they will do anything until they get it.
Oh, you know. Where is my daughter?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Liar! You send her away just to get her out of Ethan's life.
Oh, and what if I did? Isn't that what you claim you want? To keep Ethan and Teresa apart?
I demand to know where my daughter is.
All right, Pilar, that's it. You're fired.
She most certainly is not. She works for me and will continue to do so.
Have you lost your mind? I mean, how much more harm is this woman gonna do? I mean, dear God, Luis has already moved into Sheridan's cottage. You have other children. Do you want them all intermarrying with this Lopez Fitzgerald brood?
Oh, that is enough, Rebecca!
Get rid of her. Fire her.
Gwen, one thing you have to remember, in spite of everything, is that Ethan still loves you.
just not enough to marry me. Excuse me.
How's Gwen?
She's hurting.
What he did to her was brutal.
So why'd they break up?
It's complicated. You wouldn't understand unless you really know the people involved.
You want to know what it was? What broke us up? Because I'll be happy to tell you.
Teresa? Look, I know you're on this plane. Where are you? Teresa, I know that's you under the blanket.
Go away.
No, Teresa, I can't do that. Get your stuff and come with me.
Are you hard of hearing? She said go away.
Leave the girl alone.
Yeah, get off the plane.
You're gonna make us late for our connection.
You're gonna have to get off this airplane, sir. Now, I don't care who you are. The tower tells us we can take off now. You're gonna have to exit immediately.
You want to know who stole Ethan from me? A gold digger, that's who.
God, the bitch!
So, who was it? Anyone we know?
You want to know her name? I'll tell you her name.
You came here tonight because you were with the Cranes. I know how that always upsets you. You just wanted to get out and clear your mind. You've always loved the park.
You know me so well.
Well, are you feeling better?
Better now that I'm with you.
I have absolutely no intention of firing Pilar. Good night, Julian.
Pilar has something on Ivy. That must be it. Otherwise, she would have fired her on the spot. No, I think Pilar knows exactly where the skeletons are hidden.
You're probably right. The question is, where do we find the skeletons?
We'll uncover them. Together.
What if Teresa never comes back? I could not bear not seeing my little girl again.
She'll come back, Pilar. She has to. And tell Ethan there can never be anything between them and that he must marry Gwen. Right now, Ethan's entire future is in Teresa's hands.
Teresa, if you don't get off this plane, if you go to Australia, we might never see each other again.
Don't do this to me, Ethan, please.
It's you, Teresa. You're doing this to me.
Leave her alone.
Stand by your man, honey.
I really must insist you get off this plane.
Teresa, you have to get off this plane. You've got to. Please, there is so much I have to tell you.
Don't go, sweetie. You made a decision. You stick to it.